Hello guys and welcome back to another vlog. Clearly I'm about to head to the gym looking worse for wear, but that is what it is. This vlog's going to be a little bit different because I sort of do them in like 3 or 4 day rounds and I have no pre-bookings for the next 3 or 4 days. Something might come up and I'll do it if I can. Oh, I'm looking a bit gross with all that on, aren't I? My lips were so dry this morning. I've clearly gone over the top with the with the lip balm. Anyway, it is not dribble, it is just a lot of lip balm. So as I was saying before I got distracted by my own lips, pretty much if something comes up, I will go and do it. But as of right now, the next few days are gonna be more of like me doing online content, social media stuff, because I do need to catch up on TikTok in particular, all that sort of stuff, organizing tours. So this is gonna be a bit more of like a boring vlog where it's a lot more back end, you know, all the little things that go into me running my social medias and also my OnlyFans account. This vlog's not going to be up everyone's alley. Some of you are going to find this very boring and it's going to be a lot more of like a list of I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, and no bookings to keep you entertained. So we're starting the vlog with me going to the gym. It's currently a Saturday. Guys, quick little check-in. I am mostly ready. I don't know what's been going on today, but I just feel a little bit chaotic, like I'm behind and I don't have that much I need to do. It's just all online work, but I'm like in a state of bloody panic. Also literally running out of this product. There's nothing left in it. Stressed for no reason, no explanation for the stress. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly film my tour announcement video for YouTube. So it'll just be like a little couple minute clip just in case anyone doesn't follow me on Instagram or whatever and wants to see me. So I'm gonna do that and then edit and upload that now, and then a very similar thing for TikTok with the tour announcement as well. So I'll get that done first, and then I kind of need groceries. I might go and do that after. Too much bloody yapping. I'm about to film a panty stuffing solo. That's what I'm doing next. My makeup is separating so bad. Good God. It's all right. You won't be able to tell. If I put some harsh light on my face, you can't tell. It's not as bad. Vlog, excuse my appearance. I've literally just pulled my extensions out. Very classy behavior. I finished up everything I needed to do today. I'm currently wearing a bikini because I was filming a couple of like thirst trap TikToks and some reels for Instagram and stuff like that. So I've done literally everything on my to-do list today. In terms of content, I've also just laid around for an hour hoping whatever else I needed to do would come to mind, but I'm pretty sure I'm on top of everything. It's currently about 8 p.m. and it's a Saturday and I'm so tempted to go out and drink, but I did promise that I was going to stop carrying on like a pork chop every weekend, so I won't be going out. I'll see what else I can think of that needs to be done for admin work, but I guess the vlog, like, it's going to be really boring for you guys. So I might do a bit of brainstorming. I'm going to go and have a shower and take what's left of my makeup off. But as you can see, there is not much left because I have been running around with these reels and like jumping around and stuff. So a lot of it I have actually sweated off. Anyway, I'm going to go and get in some comfies, lay in bed and watch a movie. I don't know, maybe brainstorm what I'm going to need to get done for content. There is no direction right now. It is just... there is nothing happening. That's the update. Guys, I'm clearly looking a little worse for wear. I'm just about to try to tidy my hair up a little bit before I head to the gym. I did not vlog yesterday because there was honestly nothing of any interest happening yesterday. Pretty much I went to the gym, I ate food, I watched a lot of shows yesterday and I did a couple of uploads over to the hub. So essentially what I'm doing is re-uploading my YouTube videos onto the hub because one of my industry peers messaged and said she read an article about a girl doing something similar in the safe for work section. So I was doing that, and now my new quest is adding 1 extra per day. I just didn't want to lump them all up at once. So I think there's like maybe 8 videos or something over there now. So I was working on that, but all in all, really nothing interesting. And I really didn't do a whole lot of like work stuff yesterday besides that. So yeah, it just didn't really need to be in the vlog. So today I've just woken up. I am, thank you Rupert, meowing in the background always. I'm gonna head to the gym first. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna be doing after that. I obviously need to upload another video to the hub because it's a new day. And like a couple of little admin things, OnlyFans messages, that sort of stuff. But we're gonna see how the day goes. I did have an inquiry this morning. Actually, their first inquiry was last night for today. and I'm not gonna see the client, and I'm gonna like try to explain to you guys why, just as like a little mini story time in here. So he messaged me last night and he did include his name and his age, but nothing else, like not how long he was going to book for, not any other information that I need, just his name and his age, right? And in that inquiry, he was sort of asking, and it was a long inquiry too, so it was like a big paragraph, but there was nothing that was actually useful in it. He was asking when I would be available today for a booking. I got back to him and I sent like the template of the information that I actually need, and I said, look, I can do today, but I need it to be pre-booked in, meaning I needed it to be sorted out yesterday, and I needed him to like follow the instructions. And in that little copy and paste, there's also a thing saying, just a reminder, you will be required to pay a deposit, which is like the third line on my ad. He replies back and he does follow the instructions, besides doesn't give me a time. He just says any time that's not when his chiropractor appointment is, and he gives me what that time is. In his message, there's a line, so he's followed like the template, line for line. One of the lines he's written says, I only do cash on arrival, right? So this man has read my ad, okay? The third or so line on my ad says, you need to pay a deposit to see me. So he's read that, contacted me. Then I've sent, my first message to him includes a reminder that he'll have to pay a deposit. And he's like, no, I only want to do cash on arrival. And I replied back and I'm like, look, mate, you really shouldn't even contact workers whose process doesn't align with what you want to do. If you do not want to pay a deposit, okay, that's fine. But go and find somebody's ad that doesn't require a deposit, okay? Don't contact me and try to like set your own rules for how you're gonna see me. I'm not gonna give somebody my address. Remember that I live and work from here, okay? This is my house and my in-call space. Also, that fucking reflection on my forehead is really distracting. I live and work from here. I'm not gonna give out that address willy-nilly to somebody without a deposit, okay? Secondly, also, I don't want to have to assign time of my day to see this guy and him not show up, because that means I need to be on time today. I need to like gym, makeup, hair quickly in order to get ready for it. I need to do, you know, spend what, $20 worth of makeup on my face all in total, because makeup is expensive, prep and everything, for him to not even show up. Like, that's not fair on me. If you don't want to pay a deposit, please find workers who don't require a deposit, okay? Anyway, I'm off on a bit of a tangent now. Pretty much he replied back to that being like, oh, well, I was just seeing if we could come to like a middle ground. And obviously I didn't reply because I don't want to see him. He sent another message about an hour and a half later saying he would pay a deposit and to send him the information. Now, the reason why I'm not even going to reply to that and I'm not going to take the booking is that if you thought that it was okay to push my boundaries before I even have you in my home, what are you going to behave like in the room? Okay, what are you going to do in the room? Because you think that, you know, it's a middle ground. That's not a middle ground. I've set my rules. You've come to the table with yours. You want me to meet you at your rules. You don't want to meet in the middle. And there is no meeting in the middle. I'm a business. I don't need to meet in the middle for a shitty 30-minute booking. It is not worth me risking my life potentially. However, in this case, I think it would just be more a really difficult booking that would just mentally be a pain in my ass for $500. I'm just not gonna do it. Like, I don't even like doing 30-minute bookings. Half of my vlogs involve me whinging about how bad the 30-minute bookings behave. Why would I risk having a good day to satisfy some man who wants a 30-minute booking on his own rules? I just can't. Anyway, that's my little rambly rant update. I am going to get ready for the gym, get changed, and pretty much head there straight away, because that is the biggest thing on my to-do list. I am very much trying to focus on the gym at the moment and making it a daily thing. I did overeat a little bit in the cyclone. I don't think I look particularly different, but I can see a little change in my body and I want to get it back to what it was. So we're going to be working really hard towards that for the next few weeks or months until it goes back to normal. That's what happens when I was eating a block of chocolate a day. Quick little check-in because I don't want to procrastinate. I have my hair and makeup done and I'm going to be filming a couple solos. Essentially, my goal is to get 9 solos done and be releasing one per month for the rest of the year, and also 9 collabs, which I have 2 on Thursday this week. So for today, because I do find if I smash out way too many solo videos, the quality of the content really decreases. So I'm gonna try to do 3 today. 1 will be super easy because it's just like an oral with a toy kind of thing, if you catch my drift. I don't think I can give too much detail on here, so that will be super easy. And then 2 other more normal standard solos. And yeah, I have my hair done up like this because my videos do sell quite well when I have my hair like this. I think it looks really cute. And yeah, I'm gonna get smashing on that, and I will check in with you guys when I can, but it's probably gonna be at least an hour for me to get them filmed, and then obviously I'm gonna have to edit and upload them as well. As a little check-in for the vlog, it's clearly a lot later, dark outside. It's 6 p.m. For a second there I thought it said 8, and I was like, oh my god, that's way later than I thought it was. So I've got 3 solo videos filmed, edited and uploaded to all platforms, so the OF paid, the OF free, and I'm also starting to store a lot of the videos on Fansly, which I haven't publicly posted a link to the Fansly yet, but since I have had a strike from OF the other day, I'm trying to be a bit more careful and make sure that I have backups of all my new content for when I have to move over to that platform. So I've done all of that. I've also been contacted by the Daily Telegraph, I think is the news. Let me check before I give out inaccurate information. Yeah, the Daily Telegraph has contacted me via email today a few hours ago. I spotted it. They want to do a news article about my vlog, like the Coffs Harbour to Byron Bay vlog. And they asked me a few further questions, which I've answered. And they've asked just now if I can send over a few photos that they can use for the article. So they wanted 3 photos, but I'm not sure if the news is allowed to post lingerie photos. So I sent them 3 lingerie photos from my ad and 3 clothed photos, so they can pick what's more appropriate for the article. Given them some options. So yeah, this will be, if this actually pulls through, which I'm not sure if it will, I have no idea. This will be the first news article ever written about me. There was one of my TikToks on the news, but they didn't credit me. It wasn't even about my work. It was actually funny story. So I had an issue with Uber and an Uber driver luring me down a dark alleyway when I was on tour in Perth the very first time. Now, I did a TikTok on it at the time, and it was played on the news, but they never credited me or said that, you know, I was a worker or anything like that. It was just talking about Uber, which is fine. I mean, it was a little bit annoying for them not even to mention who the creator's name was that made the video. So I don't really count that because it's not like it was the news about my job or any sort of publicity that could be linked back to me. And I've had like It's Gone Viral, which is like a Facebook and that group. I've had them post a few of my TikToks before, particularly on my first account, and they always ask for consent before they post those. But this will be the first time I've had a news article written about me. And it does feel like a really cool milestone because a lot of my industry friends have all kinds of news articles written about them, and they're always just getting so much publicity. And I've been making content for like 3.5 years, and this will be the first time anyone has made a news article about me, and it's about my vlogs. I'm unsure if I'm going to be played the good guy or the villain, given I'm a sex worker. Most of the time they will write the article as if we are the villain. That's kind of the normal, and I'm not really bothered. Like, I'm not going to be upset if I see the article and it's like dirty hooker coming through Coffs and Byron. I'm going to be like, yeah, whatever. Any publicity is good publicity. I am not going to complain. But anyway, that's the update. I am just currently trying to organize what else I need to get done for the day. I will check in with you if anything interesting happens, but yeah, for now we're just going through the motions and taking things off the to-do list. Guys, little check-in for the vlog. I'm looking a little crazy, and yeah, the skin's starting, it looks better for a couple of days and then it gets worse. So I got no idea what's going on there because I haven't had acne in a long time, and now for the last maybe 3 weeks it's been terrible. Anyway, I'm pretty much going to get into bed now. It's like 9 p.m. and I did manage to film another, so I've done 4 different solos today. And I actually checked, I don't need 9 in total. I only need another 3 after that to be done for the year. Of course, I could go and like have smashed out the other 3, but I do feel like the quality of the solos really massively drops when I try to just bulk do them. because I kind of lose my natural enjoyment for the video, and then I have to like really act, and it's just, yeah, they're just not as good. So I've got 3 left to do for the year, which is great, and I can work on those, like maybe even do one tomorrow or something. While I'm here filling this up, I should probably turn that off while I talk. I will finish filling that up. I don't think I mentioned like 3 days ago, I think I wasn't vlogging that day, but Jade bought me these beautiful flowers because I helped her with something, and she dropped these off over at my place. How sweet is that? They're so beautiful too, and they're just like looking at me every time I'm in the kitchen. Guys, I look crazy. Okay, so update. I've just woken up now, like properly woken up. So this morning I got woken up at like 8:30 in the morning to maintenance of this building banging on my door and coming into my apartment. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is not what I want to wake up to. So they want to fix the carpet again, right? It's now been 3 days that they have had somebody come out here and fix the carpet, okay? This is what I hate about this place. Like, I love where I live, but they're really unorganized with this kind of shit. And there's no reason why 3 separate days I should have someone entering my apartment. Anyway, he comes in and I'm like, babe, your entry notice is 9 till 5, not 8:30 until 4:30. Like, you're here at 8:37 in the morning. Like, you can't come in before the entry notice. And I'm like, but you're here now, so come in. And I'm like, you know, rubbing my eyes and shit. He comes in and he looks at the carpet and he's like, oh, we've already been here. And I'm like, yes, you've already been here. And he's like, we don't need to do anything. And he left. He did not even touch the carpet. So I got woken up for nothing. And I'm very cranky about it. Anyway, I went straight back to sleep. And the other thing is the water in my building is turned off 9 till 5. So of course I could have had a shower at 8:30 while I was awake, but there was no way. I crawled back into bed and went back to sleep since I'm a night owl. And now I've just woken up. Like, obviously it was a perfect opportunity to have like a really big sleep in day and just catch up on heaps of sleep, especially because I won't have much sleep between the next 2 days, like not tonight, but the night after. Aren't I a fine specimen today? I cannot believe I posted this on the internet. Anyway, so I think I mentioned in the last clip, water's out at the place that I live. And I was sort of in this limbo because I couldn't go to the gym, because as much as there was points where the water was coming out of my taps, I was worried I'd go to the gym for an hour, I'd do my cardio, I'd come back and wouldn't be able to shower. Anyway, I was waiting and pretty much could not stop myself. Ended up going to the gym at about, I think I went at 3. It's currently 4, so I'd say at 3 o'clock by the time I've actually done the workout, which is 45 minutes, and come back in. I'm going to say 3 o'clock. And obviously there was a great risk that I wouldn't be able to shower and I would have to lay on my floor, stinky and sweaty, until 5 o'clock. But as you can hear in the background too, it's still dripping. The water was on. So we are very grateful. It is obviously a massive inconvenience to have no water, because like the gym is part of my routine, and being autistic, if my routine is out of whack, I'm like out of it all day. Anyway, the gym is done now, so we're happy about that. I also got a few things updated on my website, because I had quite a few email inquiries from people that were asking the same sort of questions that I could just have in my frequently asked questions part on my website. So I've done that. That took me about half an hour just to edit both the laptop version and the phone version. So I got that done, uploaded to the hub, as I've been doing every day. What else did I do? Also someone brought to my attention one of the vlogs had like flashing lights for like 10 seconds out of nowhere. It was not like that when I edited it, and I don't know why the lights would be flashing, but they let me know. So I've put like a disclaimer and stuff on that video. That took me a couple minutes, and pretty much that's really all I've done. I am feeling pretty unproductive because I just don't really have anything much to be doing at the moment. Like, I'm so on top of everything and I just feel really lost, and I'm gonna look so fucking lazy in these vlogs because I'm doing literally nothing. Anyway, I do have a booking tomorrow, which is great because that's going to give me something to actually do. I'm pretty much going to get ready. I was hoping that I would make it to the post office today to set up my PO box, but I think my post office closes at 4 and it's currently 4. I need to go and get some food because I told the client that I would have like a little, just some cheese and crackers for us to nibble on tomorrow. So I do need to go and grab that. That'll probably be like a little half an hour job. And yeah, that kind of burns. I swear, the skin issues are from this. And I've used this before and I didn't have any issues. I was on that when I went on the mega tour and my skin looked so good. And now it's just, everything is just burning. I don't know. Anyway, enough whinging about my skin. I'll update you guys when something interesting happens. This quick little vlog check-in. So it's now 4:43 and I did, you know, a bit of makeup. My hair's still dripping wet. We're just going to ignore it. I was about to head over to go and get the grocery supplies for my booking tomorrow, which I am going to do very shortly. But I had an order come through. I did reply to him this morning just for, it's 3 pairs of used underwear, a spit jar, which I haven't done before. He asked if it would, he sort of mentioned it in the email and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And then also a pair of socks, right? They're not worn socks, they're just like souvenirs. So I have worn them before, but they don't have wear time before I post them out. So I'm just getting all that ready now and like, you know, got the little box ready and a little to-do list so I can tick off each pair as I complete them, because when it's a few and my ADHD, like, I just get really confused really easily. So I've done all that, but I went to check my emails from him and he's written me back another one and he sent me some gifts as well. So he's paid for his staff, but he's just sent me like multiple gifts. Obviously I will show you guys when the gifts arrive. I've got to do the orders and stuff for them, which I'll probably do when I get back from getting groceries. But he sent me a gift card that covers, there's like a scoop neck black tank top. It's a really good brand. So that shirt alone is like 75 Australian dollars just for a plain black shirt. But I've heard from the girls that is like the best quality ever. That's why I put it on there. Then I have an Ed Hardy top. We all know I love my see-through Ed Hardy. This is like not a see-through, just like a skater style shirt, which has been on there for a while. So that's $100. Okay. Now we're not even into the big gift yet. Like those are both big gifts, like getting those insane, right? There's something else. So down at the very bottom, it's the last one on there. He's bought me a Dyson hairdryer. A Dyson hairdryer. My God, I don't even know what to say. For anyone who maybe doesn't know, like, I'm sure there's men that watch my content and they're like, why is she almost crying about a hairdryer? Dyson is so expensive. That hairdryer is 550 Australian dollars for a hairdryer. It is the bougiest of bougie hairdryers. And I have a Dyson straightener, the like wet to dry one, and I love it. And I also have a Dyson Airwrap, which I don't love as much. It's fine. It just doesn't really work with my extensions, like the weight of my hair. Anyway, the last Dyson product for my hair that I did not have was the hairdryer. And it's one of those things, like, I have a hairdryer that works fine, not that you can tell right now with my dripping wet hair. But it was one of those things I'm like, this would be such a nice gift to have and it would like last years, right? But it's not something that I would justify buying myself. And that's what I try to put on the wish list, is those kinds of things that I would love to receive, but wouldn't go out and buy myself because I can't justify spending that much money when I'm meant to be saving and investing. He's just sent me that. This man has never met me. He's already done like a $400 order worth of stuff and then has gifted me. This is insane. I can't wait to show you guys when it arrives. I'm just shook. Like, the shirts alone was generous. Like, he did not need to do that. But that fucking Dyson. It's the pretty pink and blue one too. Oh my God. I'm a little overwhelmed. If you're watching this, thank you so much. I need to restock the wish list because people have been buying off it lately. And I haven't really been on top of restocking things on it because I am trying to be a lot more mindful in what I'm asking for on it, so that it's not just stuff that I'm not using. Oh my God. I'm shooketh. I'm really shooketh. I have his panties on right now while I'm filming this too, because I've started the wear time on one of the pairs. So yeah, anyway, I do need to duck across and get like some crackers and stuff for this booking tomorrow before the supermarket's closed, given it's getting a bit late now. So I'm going to go and do that with my dripping wet hair. If you ever see me walking around in the city looking like this, no, you didn't. I'm just shook. I'm really shook. Thank you so much again. I don't even know what else to say, and I can't wait until they get here so I can show you guys. I'm looking like a sexy It's pouring rain outside too, so like what is the point in like doing my hair? And well, I guess I do have makeup on. I only have light makeup, but you know, what is the point with going over there and looking all nice just to have my hair ruined and like wasting my time? Anyway, I'm going to show you guys what I got for the platter because I don't know what else to put in the vlog. It's like the most boring vlog ever. So we did get more cat dry food. I have ordered their right one on Amazon, but there must be a backlog because it says it's literally like another month until it can be delivered. I have no idea what's going on, but that's what they have. I also picked up 2 extra tins just in case. I always do get worried I'm gonna like run out. I have no idea if I even need more, but it doesn't hurt to just grab some in case. Now, as for this is a naughty treat that I should not be eating. At least I got a little one this time and not a whole block like I've been doing lately. So I am a little confused because this client has like different sort of like dietary requirements. He has allergies to nuts and a few other things, and I'm not super like aware with allergies. So I'm hoping that at least some of this he can eat. I know the main one is nuts. And from what I understand, it's the nuts being in it, not the contains traces of nuts. I might be wrong, but I think that's what he explained. I did ask him, I was like, is there anything in particular, like any certain brand of crackers or certain brand of like cheese or dip that you normally get? Because I will just go get that. But he gave me no direction. So I was like in there trying to read. I know he had mentioned in the booking that he can eat this, prosciutto or however you say it. I don't eat meat. If there's anything left of this, I will just give it to the cats. I'll have to look up online if they can eat it. I'm gonna guess they can, but I will check before I feed it to them. This was only $6, so that's not like that was expensive anyway. But yeah, I don't eat meat, so I won't eat any of that. I got a brie because he said cheese was fine, but some of the cheeses, like the ones I like, have onion and garlic and stuff in it, and I think he's mentioned that he has allergies to those as well. So I just stuck with the brie, which I also like. I also grabbed this as a dip. It does say that it may contain traces of tree nuts, so I'll have to get him to check before we open that. He can check the packet when he's here. These are my normal go-to crackers, the Japs, but it says again, I think it said contains traces of, may contain traces of nuts, so he can check the packet of that when he's here. And these ones didn't have any warning on them, so I grabbed those. So yeah, it's just a matter of like learning because I don't really know what I'm looking for. And he said just make sure you're avoiding nuts, but I also thought I remembered him saying that it's the may contain traces isn't a big deal because he's not that allergic. It's just if there's actual nuts in them. But anyway, we at least have cheese and at least these, this and this, so there's at least something, because when it's a really long booking, you know, we kind of need to eat because we start to get like low energy. That's my little cheese platter with not very much on it. It is a little tricky, but I will learn and adapt as I do. I've got a couple packages which I'm going to open up and I'm going to show you guys what I got, but I just want to quickly stick this in the fridge before it goes bad. As for the packages, I've unboxed everything because I didn't want to accidentally show my name or my address or anything like that. I might start with the 2 things from Amazon. They came in 2 separate packages. There's this first, which is kind of like, it's a gel for like the little baby hairs. The way my hair was styled yesterday, I really needed some of this, and one of my friends recommended that I grab something like this. So I think this was like $12 and it's here today. So great, there'll be some point where my hair is back and I need those little baby hairs to be sorted out. So I've got that to play around with. I also got this, which is just, it's for content. It's kind of funny. Look how hot she is too, the chick on the packet. So there's this, which is just OnlyFans stuff, or maybe reels. Like I could do some funny reels and that, they'd probably do all right. And I also got a set of brushes. These are from Adore Beauty, I think is what it's called. I have been ordering a few things from them lately. I didn't even know that they really existed. But sometimes I'm looking for something and they're like the first Google search result. So I keep ending up on their website. Somebody recommended these makeup brushes, this brand to me, they're Spectrum. Someone in my comment section on here. So if you're watching, hello, it was a lovely lady that I see comment all the time. Of course, the dark green, like we all know, I'm obsessed with green. This color was on sale, so I think this was like $65 or something. I'm interested to see how they go. They are beautiful. They're like dark green, and even the bristles are dark green, which is really, really cool. And then I also, I think there was an offer running. I either added this in, or if I remember correctly, it could have been an offer running. I can't really remember, but it's like an eyebrow brush. So yeah, this got thrown in as well. I don't remember if I paid for that or if it was a free gift, no idea, but it is also that brand. Then they've also given me like their new, like the same little things they always do, like samples and stuff, and a Tim Tam, which is great. I'll eat that. So yeah, that's what's come in the post. I'm gonna go and put all this shit away now because I've made a big mess, and then get to ordering the stuff from the gift cards that the guy sent, because I still need to actually place the orders. I'm still on a little bit of a high from getting those gifts from that guy. It's just very unexpected. That, what? Anyway, I have had some dinner. I had a quiche, and I'm currently doing a few hair treatments. So I've just put this in, which is Kerastase scalp treatment. I've had these for ages, but it's very rare I actually have time to like sit down and like do this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So I've already put that one through my roots before starting this video. This one I'm putting in here. Oh god, my hair everywhere. This one is like a split end serum, and these are pretty pricey, and I can't tell you at this point in time if these do anything productive or not, but I do really like their hair care line for my hair. I have a lot of issues with my hair because of my iron levels and also my thyroid and stuff like that. So when you see my hair falling out everywhere, it's not this product's fault. It's actually falling out less since using it. But yeah, just due to my health itself is like the big issue with my hair. Anyway, I'm gonna put this through. I don't really know what I'm doing with the rest of the night. I have a booking at 2 o'clock tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna end the vlog like tonight and do that as a separate one. But yeah, I've got a 6-hour booking tomorrow that starts at 2, and obviously want to get up and go to the gym before that, so there's no excuses for not going to the gym every day. But I'm just so lost as to what I'm meant to be doing, guys. I feel so out of it. Like, what am I meant to be doing? I found an item I want for my wish list. Ooh, I've done so much. Pair of jeans. I feel so just unfocused. But it's not like I'm being lazy. It's not like I don't want to work. There's just nothing to do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to look so delusional in this video, but I don't know. I really just don't know. I need a new side quest. And like the re-uploading everything to, I shouldn't say that word on here, should I? P-Hub isn't, you know, that's like a little side quest, but also I don't think it's good for the views to just stick them all on there at once. That's why I'm doing one per day. It's like, what am I meant to be doing? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna just end the vlog here, because then at least I can edit this vlog tonight. That's something I can do. I'll edit and upload this, like schedule it out, and I don't know. Let's hope I come up with a new content side quest, because I do not know how you guys, like, I know I have other industry peers that watch my content. I don't know, how do you guys function if you're not doing the online stuff? Because for me, the online stuff takes up the majority of my time, and now that I'm so far ahead and like up to date on all of it, I'm like, what am I meant to be doing? I'm just I don't know, something is not right in here. Anyway, that's enough yapping. That is it for this vlog, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the most boring vlog I've produced. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, which will start tomorrow and will actually be interesting, because I have booking on booking tomorrow's Wednesday. So booking on Wednesday, I have 2 collabs on Thursday at the Gold Coast, and then I have a booking on Friday, and we'll do short notice Friday night as well. So there should be something happening in the next one. There's just nothing happening in this one.